Coach Nicki says the Baylor Bears offense is only as good as their defense, and defense stepped up big time on Saturday against the Colorado Buffaloes. But it all came thanks to two of the leaders, Bugs and Bella.
I talked to her right before the game about you're the player on our team that impacts our success without ever putting 2 points on the board.
That was Coach Nicki's message to sophomore guard Bella Fontleroy before tip-off against Colorado. Over the last few weeks, Bella has not had the performance that she's been wanting to have, and that's caused some frustration. She only got 4 points against Oklahoma State on Wednesday, but getting that confidence reinstilled was huge as she went on to put up the most points that she has in a game since November 23rd against Southern Miss. She finished Saturday's game against CU with 15 points and 7 boards, right behind Dariana Littlepage Bugs, who led the way with 16 points and 10 rebounds. The two becoming quite the dynamic duo on the court, and despite their opposites in size and style, when they're both hot, it creates something special.
Yeah, I think they're just versatile. They can play with energy. They can pursue the ball off the rim at both ends. They're really different, and they're similar but totally different. Their body types are different. Bugs is wiry, Bella is bouncy and strong, and so they get it done differently. Bugs' game is the mid-range, the offensive rebound, the rim run. Bella wants the straight line drive, the three. But I think they give us versatility, switchability on defense. I thought both of them rebounded the ball really well today.
Baylor will travel to Tucson to take on Arizona on Wednesday at 7 in the evening. Now to the SEC. Texas A&M restarting its conference rivalry with Texas. The Aggies welcome the Longhorns to the conference with a blowout win. A&M takes it 80-60, led offensively by Zerk Phelps with 18 points. The margin of victory much more impressive when you consider where A&M struggled. Just 2 for 19 from the three-point line. And the Aggies making up for it with that defense and trips to the free throw line.
That's hard to overcome. So that means you have to be hitting your ceiling in a lot of different ways other than that. And when you play a team as talented as Texas, there's not a lot of other ceilings to hit. So you probably need to get up on the roof and get up on top of the chimney. And I think in some ways we did.
A&M will travel to Norman to take on top 15 ranked Oklahoma next before returning home to host Alabama on Saturday. That'll do it for sports. Stick around. We'll be right back.